It is time for Aragon to go away and for Sardinia-Piedmont to appear. Hello everyone, my name is King Kongveal, and welcome back to my royal court here in Europa Universalis 4, where I am ruling as the Emperor of Aragon. So last episode, we did quite a bit. We took over some of these provinces up here in northern Italy, which allowed us to culture shift to Piedmontese so that we can form Sardinia-Piedmont, probably, which will happen this episode. We also fought several wars over here in Anatolia, the Pontic Steppe, Caucasia, and the Middle East to conquer even more lands. And we annexed Provence so that we have all of those lands. Yeah, we made some pretty good progress towards both becoming Sardinia-Piedmont, towards becoming Italy, which for that we only need 3 more provinces, and also made even more progress towards becoming Rome and getting the Mare Nostrum achievement. So today, what's the plan? I think the plan is at some point today to form Sardinia-Piedmont. But before I do that, I want to finish these 4 missions: the Table of Exchange, the Industrial Districts, Valencian Silk, and Guilds of Barcelona. So basically, in order to do that, I need to pay off all of my loans, have 1,000 ducats, and build 5 manufactories. Oh, and dev up Valencia a couple of times. But that should be it. And once I take those 4 provinces, I'll flip to Sardinia-Piedmont and go through their mission tree to form Italy. Other than that, I want to continue spreading through the Middle East. And I was also considering fighting Poland and Lithuania to take at least their border provinces here along the Black Sea. I was also thinking maybe fighting Venice and at least taking these provinces here. And if I take those before I flip to Sardinia-Piedmont, that will get me 1 more mission, the claims on Athens, which will give me an admiral and some naval tradition. The coalition and aggressive expansion is getting fairly high in a lot of places, so I'm going to have to be careful about that. But if I just take a couple of provinces down here from Venice, that shouldn't affect it too much, and I'll be able to continue spreading. The first thing I'm going to do, before I even unpause, is I'm going to start working on these missions. So I need to dev up Valencia to 20. And I think it's at 16. Yep. So let's go ahead and encourage development. And it's relatively cheap. So let's just dev up 4 times. There we go. And I need to pay off my 5 loans and have 1,000 ducats. So I can't pay off any yet, but what I think I'm going to do may not be the best idea in the world, but when do I ever do anything that's optimal? I'm going to debase currency a couple of times. And with that, I can repay all of my loans. And I have 1,000 ducats still, so I can take this mission, which gives yearly inflation reduction plus 0.5 and interest per annum minus 0.5. And it also gives 3 tax in my capital. Then I can immediately take Venetian silk, which gives, till the end of the game, silks produced in Valencia and goods produced modifiers in Valencia plus 25%. I can also take the Guilds of Barcelona, which causes Diamond District to be removed from Barcelona, and Barcelona gets Diamond District of Barcelona until the end of the game, giving trade efficiency plus 5%, goods produced plus 1, and trade value plus 3. And then I need 5 manufactories in provinces. No, I just need 5 manufactories. So let's build some manufactories. I'm going to need to take out some loans for that. So let's go ahead and take out burger loans and finish building up these manufactories. All right, there's 5 manufactories being produced. And I'm also going to increase the level of the Malta forts up to tier 2. And the rest of the money I will use to build courthouses. Let's go ahead and root out this corruption basically as quickly as I can. And once those manufactories are built and I get the industrialized district, we'll flip to Sardinia-Piedmont. Once I finish dealing with all these rebels, I'm going to get ready to go to war with Venice. So let's do that. I'm also going to take out 1 more loan and build some more ships so I can fight Venice. All right, I'm building 44 more galleys, going way over naval force limit. I'll have 75 galleys, so hopefully that'll be enough to fight Venice, but we shall see. All right, they've got some noble rebels, which is good. So let's go ahead and declare war. Great Britain will come in, unfortunately, which is annoying. But we'll call in Austria and we will declare for this province here. Let's go to war. And I can get another age ability right after I go to war. Let's do blockade impact on siege. I can get my next Diplo tech or my next Diplo idea. I'm going to go with my Diplo idea, though. Get +1 diplomatic relation. All right, Constance is out, and I'm going to take war reps, all of their money, and yeah, I think that's it. All right, Salzburg is probably out, war reps, money, and that's it. I'm trading in cloves. Nice. All right. While we've got naval superiority, we don't have naval superiority. No, we don't have access because of Trent. Crap. Nice. I got justified wars, unjustified demands -20%, and aggressive impact -5% for the next 10 years. Heck yeah. All right, I can get Trent out just for a white piece. That's all I need, because now I can head into Venice. No, I can't. Now I can. All right, Siena is fully sieged out. So that's white peace. Let's take money and war reps. And in their alliance with France and Venice. That'll be good. All right, Venice fell. So let's go ahead. Peace out, Venice. So I'm going to take these 4 provinces down here. I'm not going to take any other provinces because I want to limit my aggressive expansion. So let's take war reps and all of their money and their alliance with England. That'll be good. So that's a victory. And with that, I get the claims on Athens. Get 20 naval tradition and an admiral 75 tradition and permanent claims on this one province and the Albania region. And in 17 days, I'll be able to take the industrial districts mission. So I'm not going to core anything up yet because I know as soon as I form Sardinia-Piedmont, my capital is going to get moved down here and I'm going to need to move it back up to stave off the Dutch revolt. And there it is, industrial districts, which gives production efficiency +20%, development cost modifier -5%, and my emperor is industrious. And that gives goods produced modifier +10%. Very nice. Let's go ahead and pay off one of these loans, one of these big loans, and save a little bit of money. I'm going to work on vassalizing a couple of people, namely Modena and Tuscany. But I should, I think, have enough admin power to move my capital back up after I form Sardinia-Piedmont. So let's go ahead and do that. I gain 10 prestige, I become Sardinia-Piedmont, and I get new traditions and ambitions if I want. There we go. So I will take the new traditions and ambitions. So let's go through what those are. So I start out with improved relations +25%, idea cost -10%, and I end with national tax modifier +15%. All of those are great. And then I get 1 Diplo relation, which is fantastic for me who's doing a bunch of vassals. Fort defense +25%, always nice. Yearly prestige +0.5 and yearly papal influence +1. National manpower modifier +10% and discipline +5%, which is great. Development cost -5% and core creation cost -10%. Also very, very nice. Goods produced modifier +10%. Beautiful. And what I'm really looking forward to is aggressive expansion impact -10%. So I really want to kick through these diplomatic ideas quick. So I have a bunch of missions I can take, but before I do anything, let's move my capital back up to Bruges. So I will not be getting the Dutch revolt. All right, so missions. So I have take the Provence. I get claims on all Occitan culture provinces, which I already have. I have unified Piedmont, which gives Torino some tax production manpower, and I also get claims on the Liguria area. That also gives me the Prosper in Piedmont, which gets the City of Torino event. Let's see what that is. All right, so I can make Torino my capital. I'm not going to do that. So the heart of our empire is Bruges. I don't get as much production, but I need my capital up here in the Low Countries, at least till for the next 100 years. I get Conquer Genoa, which gives me some more claims than Italy that I already have. Unify with Sardinia gives me more claims than Italy that I already have, and 20 prestige. And take Sicily, which gives me more claims in Italy that I already have. And Lightship cost minus 20% and Trade Ship Power plus 25% for the next 20 years. And Union with Naples, which gives me until the end of the game, Unity of Italy, plus 1 yearly legitimacy and diplomatic annexation cost minus 10%. Which is great with all of my vassals and subjects. So there we go. We made some pretty good progress through that. So what I need is an ally with an army strength that is at least 150% of what I have and opinion of me greater than 150. I'm guessing their army, yeah, that won't cut it. Yeah, their army is about half of mine. That's unfortunate. So I would love to get these, especially down to this one. So that gives a bunch of upgraded forts. But I don't know if I'll make it through that chain. So I need to get 6 more provinces in the highlighted areas to get this mission. And then I need to integrate Geneva. So I need to own Geneva. And then I need 8 provinces in Switzerland. And then I'll immediately be able to take that, which will give me the claim on France, which will give me a restoration of Union Casus Belli. So I really want to get down this line as quickly as I can. And for this, I need development in my capital at 30 and 5 buildings. So what do I have? Development's good. I have 3 buildings. Let's build a couple more. All right, so now I think what I might do actually is just chill for a couple of years, get some manpower up. I was thinking I would head back into the Middle East, but I think I might actually hit France in a couple of years, maybe about 2 years, so that I can fight Switzerland and I can take at least a couple of these provinces here that I need, start working in there for my mission tree. I think that's going to be the plan. So chill for a little bit, get some manpower back up, and then hit France. And in the meantime, I'm going to continue working on vassalizing Medina, which I should be able to do in a month, and vassalize Tuscany. And there's the vassalization of Medina, as I said, in a month. I could get my next Diplo idea, which gives +1 diplomat and improved relations plus 25%. That'll also get me my goods produced modifier plus 10%. All right, and there's Tuscany vassalized. All right, I do not feel confident with this war, mainly because France and Switzerland have Miltech 13, and I've only got Miltech 12, but my ally of Austria and Hungary have Miltech 13, and we greatly outnumber them. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this war. So I'll do a reconquest of this one here. And in this war, I'm going to try to take these 3 provinces from Switzerland, or at least 2 of them. If I can only get 2 of them, I'll try to take the rest of the 6 provinces I need from this region to get my mission. Austria's called in. My troops are ready to go. My forts are ready to go. I'm ready to get my butt whipped. So I guess let's do it. I also set all of these as provinces of interest. So hopefully these will be transferred to me. I can get my next Diplo idea, diplomatic reputation +2. That's great. That's great. That'll be useful. I can get Miltech 13. All right, I'm caught up. I can get new cannons. Let's get the large cast iron cannons. Yeah. I got most things occupied, and pretty much everyone's on low, except for Brittany. But I think I should still be able to piece out Brittany, at least for what I want, which is war reps, money, and their alliance with Great Britain. Nah, and their alliance with France, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be good. And maybe get Gilray out. I don't know if I'll be able to get anything from him. We'll hold out a little bit. I can't get anything from him yet. All right, but now I should be able to get Gilray out, war reps, money, and that'll be it. All right, it's December 31st, and the reason why I want to piece out Switzerland here is because I want to try to get Geneva. And if I do that, it's going to be a massive coalition. It's going to be like all of the HRE, but once the year ticks over, at least 3 people will fall out. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do this and take war reps. Nope, take whatever money I can and peace out. And yeah, that aggressive expansion is pretty rough, as I knew it would be. So I'm going to work on improving relations as much as I can. Now I'm going to peace out France. So I need 5 provinces from France. Let's see if I can get that without killing my aggressive expansion. So a quick little intermission here. Unfortunately, at this point in the recording, which is 2 hours into a 5-hour recording, my microphone stopped recording any noise. So I'm doing a voiceover later. So if things sound a little off, a little different, or if the timing of things is a little weird, or if I miss some things, I apologize. But I will do the best that I can moving forward for the last part of this video. All right, I think I'm going to take just these 3 episodes. I would love to take some more, but gotta watch the aggressive expansion. I'll humiliate them, take war reps, take all their money. Yeah, give me a big coalition, but let's go ahead and do it. All right, now I think I gotta chill over in Europe, so I think it might be time to head back east and go fight QQ. Yeah, because the aggressive expansion up in Europe is getting pretty bad. Luckily, France, I've got a long truce with, but it's gonna be rough. All right, I can take Diplotech 10, but do I want to wait till I get my next Diplo idea? Yeah, I think I do. Austria is calling me into the Austrian Purge of Moravian Heresy against Moravia, where Moravia is allied with Verdun. Moravia is Protestant. Okay. I don't know why they're calling me into this. They should be able to handle this no problem, but I guess we'll go ahead and accept. All right, I can take my next diplomatic idea, which gives province war score cost minus 20%. That will be very useful in some of the upcoming wars. But I think it's time to go to war with the Mamelukes because my truce is up with them. So let's go ahead and declare war. I will declare for Cairo. I need a diplomat. And let's go to war. Bohemia wants me to return all unlawful territory. Nope, not gonna happen. Alright, I can take my next age ability. Let's go with institution spread in true faith provinces plus 50%. There's the war with Moravia ended. And the Council of Trent has started. So let's see, what do I go with? With these, I never know what to go with. Some of these are really nice, especially with the opinion of heretics, but I usually go with harsh. Most of my provinces stay true faith, stay Catholic. I mean, some of them might convert to Protestantism, but the rest of it will probably stay as Catholic. And having the war score cost versus other religions minus 10% will be really nice. So I'm just going to go with harsh like I normally do. All right, I think it's time to go to peace with the Mamluks. So I think these are the provinces I'm going to take, and I'm going to take these provinces up here because they are the ones that are in the Mashriq that the Mamluks own, and then I'll take the border of the Egyptian region and take these provinces down here so that I border Alodia and Ethiopia so that I can fight them, and I'll also take war reps, take all of their money, and let's go ahead and send demands. Yeah, I just inherited Portugal. Well, that wasn't exactly what I had in mind at this point. I wanted to have them keep colonizing a little bit, but, you know, they got a little bit, I guess. Oh, well. Well, that's a shame. I guess I'll be on Castile moving forward. All right, let's see. What was that achievement that I got? It was no pirates in my Caribbean. Own or have a subject own the entire Caribbean. Cool. That's my third one of this playthrough. Oh, apparently I have some lands in South Africa. I also have a couple islands here in the Indian Ocean, a couple more out here. Unfortunately, Portugal didn't get much colonization out in the East Indies. I was really hoping that they would do more colonization out here. Geneva is cored up, which allows me to take the mission, integrate Geneva, which gives me core provinces on the rest of Switzerland, so Switzerland and the 3 leagues. So let's go ahead and take that. So now for the next one, I need 8 provinces in those regions, and I own 1. And I need 2 more provinces for this mission. And then after that, I'll immediately be able to take the Conquer Burgundy. And then I'll be able to work towards getting the personal union over France. Ooh, I get loyal subjects. So I can get diplomatic reputation and annexation cost or some diplo power. This would be really nice, but I think I'm going to go with the diplo power. Help me get closer to finishing my diplo ideas and get the aggressive expansion impact. Alright, I can finally get my last Diplo idea, which gives diplomatic tech cost minus 10%. And it'll give me the aggressive expansion impact. I also get lowered impact on stability from diplomatic actions, which will also give me national tax modifier plus 15%. Let's go ahead and do that. Awesome. This is fantastic. I also get a policy. Let's see what that does. Missionary strength plus 1% and religious unity plus 25%. Sounds good since I'm doing a bunch of converting. Nice. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and declare war on QQ. Austria won't come in, unfortunately. However, they don't have many troops. So yeah, I think let's go ahead and start the war. I got a new heir, 343. Oh, and the Commonwealth is formed. Alright. And I can take Diplotech 10. There we go. Alright, I can peace out Isfahana. I'm going to take war reps, their money, and I think I'll make them break their alliance with QQ. So let's send that demand. Alright, I can get Diplotech 11. Nice. Getting caught up on that now. Starting to. Alright, let's pace out Transoxiana. So I'm going to take war reps, all of their money, and can I make them break their alliance with QQ? What if I take a little less money? Yep, that'll do it. Let's peace out. Alright, I think I can peace out QQ now and Mushasha. So these are the provinces I'm going to take all along here. This is, I believe, the border of the Mashriq region. Let's check. Yeah, I think I got everything along the border there. And I'm also going to take this province here, which is that border of the Mashriq region. So that way the rest of the Mashriq is, closed off. No one else can get any land in there. I'm also taking one province that will be a core of Iraq so that I can release Iraq and do some reconquest there. So in addition, let's go ahead and take war reps and take all their money. Anything else I can do? We can make their alliance with Mushasha, and let's do it. Alright, let's go ahead and release Iraq. There they are, and released. Yep, one more vassal that I can do some reconquest of their cores for. Alright, I'm gonna ally Sweden in hopes that they will help me with the Commonwealth, because I want to fight them before too long. So let's go ahead and get another alliance, and hopefully they'll help. I can get Miltech 13 few years ahead of time. I haven't embraced printing press. I could take out some loans and do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Take out a couple of loans, and I can embrace the printing press. And now I can get Miltech 14 for a good deal cheaper, which gets me new cavalry, Latin Creole cavalry. Alright, I'm gonna annex Toulouse. I don't need them anymore. I didn't use them for what I wanted to, so let's go ahead and just get rid of them. I can get my next age ability. Mercenary discipline? Sure. Alright, Toulouse is annexed. And now I'm connected up enough that I just have one name on the map. And there's Diplotech 12. Now I'm going to switch over to focusing on admin so I can start getting caught up on admin tech. I'm working on building up my army so that they will all be stacks of 27, 4, 10. And I need to just build up one more. Oh, those are the tercios. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to get some of those. So let's finish off this stack with 6 of these tercios. I can get Diplotech 13, and I'm only 1 tech behind on that now. But I think it is time to go to war with Switzerland because Bohemia will not come in. Let's call in Austria. Let's go to war. I can get admin tech 11, way behind time. Crap, I just got stack wiped. That sucks. All right. Well, it's actually about 11 months past where I usually stop this episode. So let's go ahead and stop it here while I am in the middle of this war. Apparently I lost track of time once again. So this war's going pretty well so far, so that's a good thing. But let's go ahead and do a wrap up and see what we've got. But before we do that, I wonder if I can piece out Trier. Yeah, I should be able to take war reps, their money, trade power. Yeah, I think I can do that. And what else? Maybe end their alliance with Bohemia and Switzerland. Yeah, I can do all that. Let's go ahead and piece them out. All right, so a lot happened this episode. One of the main things we did was obviously became Sardinia-Piedmont, as you can see. So that was the big thing that happened. We also fought up here in France and Switzerland a couple of times in order to take some of the provinces that I need to work down my mission tree, especially these two branches, because I need 7 more provinces in Switzerland, which I will get at least a couple of them in this war. And I need 2 more provinces of these 4 highlighted ones. So I'll probably take a couple of those from France to finish this mission up. And then I'll need to take probably Valois in Paris, maybe Nemours in Paris or Reims in Paris. We'll see what is the lowest AE for this claims in France and get the restoration of Union CB against France. In addition, we fought over here in the Middle East a little bit. We fought against the Mamluks, took some of their provinces, including the borders here, so we can fight these 2 countries down here. Because there are a couple of provinces in Egypt that Ethiopia and Elodii, or however you pronounce it, have that I'll need to take in a future war. And I think lastly, we fought QQ and took the border of the Mashriq region here. I actually took one in the Persia region. I thought I had stuck in the Mashriq, but apparently not. That's fine. I don't mind going outside the regions that I want. I want at least the province, or all the provinces in the regions that I said earlier. So if I go outside it, yeah, that's fine. I will, likely hopefully expand beyond the regions that I want. But now I can take the rest of the Mashriq from QQ in future wars. Oh, and Syria too, because Syria is out as well. So in the next episode, I'll likely fight the Commonwealth because I want to take the border provinces of the Black Sea, and their army is a bit smaller now, so might be able to do that relatively quickly. We shall see. I will also fight some more, likely in Italy and in France, and more in the Middle East. Oh, yeah. We also inherited Portugal unexpectedly. So that's another thing that happened this episode. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a lot of fun. And again, my voice isn't lining up quite with what's going on because I don't remember what all I said the first time, and I'm recording this voiceover later. Oops. I'll try to make sure my mic is picking up my voice in future episodes. So I apologize for any issues with the sound for the second half of this episode. But if you enjoyed this episode, please come back next week for the next episode, and be sure to check out my other playthroughs on this channel, especially my other current playthrough where I'm getting close to finishing up as Germany, where I started as Brandenburg, went through Prussia, and am now Germany. That's been a lot of fun, and I think you all will really enjoy that playthrough as well. And be sure to head over to my other channel, Kongveal Survives, where I live stream survival games twice a week. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, however much of it is left, and I will catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.